What's up, guys? My name is Elias, and the Legacy sequel to the Naked Gun franchise is officially in theaters. So, here are my spoiler free thoughts on the film. Let's get it. Let me just start by saying that though I'd never seen a single episode of Police Squad, the series from the 1980s, which this franchise is based off of, I absolutely adore the original trilogy led by the late master of deadpan humor, Leslie Nielsen. From his dry wit and self-seriousness to his random facial expressions, Leslie Nielsen was a dime a dozen and is considered by many to be one of the quote-unquote kings of comedy. Spy Hard, Naked Gun, Scary Movies 3 and 4, all movies I loved watching growing up with my dad. Nielsen stole the show in every single one of them, to the point I wish he was in way more things before his untimely passing. Needless to say, I was reasonably worried when Paramount announced that a reboot, prequel, sequel, it wasn't really clear at the time what it was going to be, was in development. However, when Family Guy's Seth MacFarlane was attached to produce the project and Liam Neeson to star in the lead role, my worries were put at ease, especially with director Akiva Schaffer at the helm, who directed Hot Rod, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. From the jump, The Naked Gun starts with the off the wall bank heist scene that was heavily marketed before the movie's release, and from there it kind of turns the slapstick up to 11 with Liam Neeson's Frank Drebin Jr. playing up the character traits that made Frank Sr. the best slash worst detective in film. He's joined by Baywatch alum Pamela Anderson's Beth Davenport, who is an uncanny love interest for Neeson, their real life chemistry bleeding through the screen, allowing them to sell every single stupid joke and one liner effortlessly. Paul Walter Hauser, who has already appeared in the newest Fantastic Four flick and is set to star in the Bruce Springsteen biopic later this year, plays Ed Hawkins' kid, Ed Jr., and he gets one particularly hilarious scene toward the end of the movie that made my gut bust from laughing so hard. Speaking of gut busting, I was cracking up pretty much the entire movie's runtime, even through to the credits, which I suggest staying through because there's some funny little Easter eggs and gags here and there. The story here, though not important in the grand scheme of things, does touch on AI and overuse of today's technology without pushing an agenda, which I thought was a nice relief from something that could have been so annoyingly woke. The villain, played by Danny Houston, who is known for overacting in his roles, actually had some great lines and scenes that made him a great counterbalance to Drebin's stoic and overly macho hero. So overall, I think it's safe to say that parodies and spoof movies are back, baby. And with the Scary Movie 6 and Spaceballs 2 on the horizon, I can only imagine the kind of referential humor and slapstick shenanigans us as moviegoers get to revel in for years to come. It's been a long while since we've been able to really laugh like crazy at the theater, and given the dark times we're currently living in, I'm happy to be able to go to the movies, sit back, turn my brain off, and just enjoy 90 minutes of knee slapping stupidity. Well, there's my spoiler free thoughts on The Naked Gun. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of it. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What were your favorite parts, your least favorite parts? And what are you most excited to see from the comedy movie landscape going forward? Remember to hit that like button and share this video, as well as subscribe or follow the channel, as well as follow me on socials at Takes with Eli. But until next time, guys, take care and God bless.